One of the reasons we go to train shows is to go through the aisles and find some good deals on model railroading equipment and supplies. I'm going to tell you about 5 other places where you can go to find those same good deals. I'm Tom Kovichak, and this is Tom's Trains and Things. This channel was created to help other modelers who are in need of guidance in pursuing their dream of building a model railroad. Now, you've seen videos where I've gone to train shows and some of the things that I have brought back from there. I've also used a lot of other sources for those same good deals, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Where I live in Southwest Florida, we only have one train show a year, and that is about 25 miles away. And for me to go to any other train shows, I have to travel at least 2 hours, sometimes 3 and 4 hours. I've gone as far as staying overnight someplace just to go to a train show, but you may have the same situation. I have found 5 different sources for model railroad items in my general area that I'd like to share with you right now, right after this. If you would like to see more videos like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ding that bell so you can be notified whenever I have a new video coming out. And while you're at it, go check out my playlist because they're categorized for you to find easily. And there's a lot of valuable information in those videos. So let's get going with this right now. Number 1. Hobby shop clearance aisles. Now, not all hobby shops are going to have these aisles or these shelves where they have clearance items. At the hobby shop that I go to in Fort Myers, Metro Hobbies, they have an aisle specifically for clearance items. Now, I buy a lot of stuff from there, and you may have some at your hobby shop also. I'm not saying that all hobby shops are like that. I've gone to a lot of other hobby shops that don't have them, but some of them do. And if they have them in your area, you're going to luck out because you're going to find some very good items. These modulars by Walthers, they were getting rid of these. Now, they normally sold them, they had them on the shelf for $5 for a long time, and I just ignored them. Then they put them over in the clearance aisle, and they had them for $3. Well, I picked up a few of them for $3, and then finally they went all the way down to $2 for these. So all in all, I got about 8 of these like that. You can see that one right there. That's from there. And then this one right here is from those kits. And I have one over here that I'll show you a picture of. I got rolling stock there. I got locomotive parts there. Now, I don't use these on my railroad, but if you're just starting out, you might want to get these. I got these here for 75 cents. You can see these 75 cents. Now, I use this under my Christmas tree on the living room floor. Okay, see this one here? The clip was broke on it, and this one was 25 cents. Still works, still good, but that's what I'm talking about. Number 2, Hobby Lobby clearance aisle. Michael's, Joann's. I've gotten lots of stuff there. Just plugs that can't sell, the colors that can't sell. I picked them all up for a couple of bucks. Instead of paying the $9.99 per tube of it, I paid something like $2.50, sometimes $3 for them. You can get all kind of stuff. I got the dusting powder. I don't know why they have it in the clearance, but it's in the clearance aisle. Sometimes you'll find some things that the package was opened up. I got a 6-foot long hose for my airbrush for like $3 at Michael's. Go all the way in the back in the clearance and find it back there. You're always going to find some stuff in the clearance. You may not think they don't have anything that's pertinent to model railroading, but you could always use it for something. You don't know how much paint that I got. Even spray paint in the back in the clearance. I don't know why. Maybe somebody popped a cap on it or something. Usually now they lock them all up so you won't find that. But Joann's, AC Moore, they have clearance aisles where you could find stuff that's really good, sometimes 40-60% off of their original price. So check those out also. Number 3, thrift stores. We spend a lot of time going to thrift stores. Goodwill, Salvation Army, White Elephant. There's a lot of different ones in this area, that aren't connected with any large organizations. Also, the Lions Club. We go to the Lions Club a lot, and I get a lot of stuff there. I got a $300 tripod there for $9 a couple of years ago. I just found another one there, Manfrotto tripod. Now, if you're doing videos, this might be good for you, but I paid $5 for it. I get magazines there. The one lady that works in the book department, her husband gets a subscription, and every 2 months she gives me a call. She says, I have it here. I have things up on the wall that I just got. Pictures they hold for me. I've gotten books there. If you want to learn anything about model railroading, the discount books is where you're going to find it. You could find discount books there anytime. But check out the thrift stores wherever you can. You might not find it every time. A lot of the things that I got for electronics, but those wall warts that I took apart in one of the other videos, I got those for 50 cents. Number 4, yard sales, garage sales. You never think of it, but you could find some stuff there also. There's always somebody that's getting rid of some old stuff, and you never know what you're going to find. Went to one garage sale, and they had some goofy looking 3D railroad thing, and I says, I was looking at it, and the guy says, "You interested in railroad?" And I says, "Yeah, but not that right there." He says, "Well, let me bring some of the stuff I got inside the house." And this was one of them, a coal shovel. And he had a picture, and I'll put it up here, of the short lines. Now I have it hanging up on my wall in my office. People are always getting rid of things from their house. They're cleaning out their garage. If you're further up north, they're cleaning out their basement, or else they're moving. You'll find stuff. Get there early as you can. Debbie's always dragging me out there to the yard sales, the garage sales. But check out the garage sales. Okay, number 5, online. You could find websites or groups on Facebook, buy, sell, trade, or even on eBay. This is the hardest one because you don't know what you're going to get until you open up the box and you see it right there. Now you got to be careful. If you're going to do anything online from private sellers like on eBay or buy, sell, trade, make sure that whatever site you're on has something where you could verify, where somebody leaves input about their past experience with them. Look for the dealers on there that have a good rating on there, and you'll be able to pick up some good deals. Now there are some really bad deals on there also. You got to weed those people out and go to the people that are on there and selling good items and have good reviews. So that's my 5 alternate methods of finding good deals of model railroad equipment and supplies. A few years ago, Debbie was out going to thrift stores on the weekend, and she gave me a call, and she says, you gotta come out here and see what they got. They got all these model railroad stuff here. And I says, I couldn't believe it. But I went out there. I guess somebody passed away, and their wife just unloaded everything at this thrift store, and they were selling everything that he had. I mean, he had locomotives, rolling stock, electronic equipment, buildings. I got a lot of that stuff there and got it at a good price. The only bad part of it, the locomotives were Boston and Maine. I could put different decals on there for that. I run them downstairs under the Christmas tree at Christmas time on the living room floor. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you some of the things that I picked up at these places.